How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional evening and all that good stuff. Alrighty, so it is officially Father's Day, so I want to give love and respect to the fathers that are out there, whether you're the biological fathers, whether you are the single father, whether you are the stepfather, or whether you're just a father that has stepped in to be a mentor to the youth. I've done that for myself. I've had that. My father passed away when I was 3 years old, unfortunately, but I had great men in my life, whether they were my uncles, whether they were men that were friends of the family that stepped up and stood in. So definitely much love and respect to the fathers out there and the ones that actually care and, hey, the ones that are doing their best. I myself am not a father, but I always got to give love and respect to the men that are fathers and to, especially the ones who step in for the deadbeat fathers that are out there. I've helped step in a lot of times with my brother's kids and other younger generations within my family who have fathers that might be dead, unfortunately, or might not be in their lives because of their own choice, or because they may be incarcerated and whatnot. So, as a man, you're supposed to step in and help out regardless of the situation. Whether you're getting something out of it or not, the biggest reward is being able to help another child see a masculine figure within the world. Doesn't have to be in the household, but within the world. So that's one thing I definitely want to take into consideration. Because even if you go back to the ancient times with the tribes and whatnot, sometimes a father of especially back then, more quote unquote more primitive times, if a man passed away when you had a family, it was harder for a woman. She'd have to, unfortunately, a lot of times she could, they could stand up for each other. They could do what they had to do, but a lot of times they were looking for the next Mr. Right at the time, help take up the slack that was missing from the father of the household. So that's definitely one thing I always give love and respect to out here. So, it's Father's Day, it's Juneteenth, and like I said, don't forget to join me live on my Facebook page and my YouTube page, Larry's Anything Goes LLC. Don't forget to subscribe to both of those pages, specifically the YouTube page. I would greatly appreciate it, but we're going to go deep on that. And I think I'll just go live. I think I'm going to go real in depth in regards to what Juneteenth means to me. That's why I'm figuring I'd go live tonight in regards to talking about what Father's Day means to me. It reminds me of remembering the greatness of my father, Larry Patterson Sr. And I have the pleasure of having his name, me being Larry Patterson Jr. He left a great legacy behind, and not even just his children, me and my brother, Sean Patterson, older brother, but he left a great legacy behind him, making sure that we were financially taken care of when he passed away. So kudos to the fathers who ensured that they made sure that they had a reasonable will written out. They had life insurance policies. They had their economic house in order to ensure that even though that their physical love could not be there for their kids, but the financial love could be there all at the same time, because it takes both of those to raise a child, not just love, because that's supposed to come naturally, but in the economic, commerce world that we live in, you got to be able to have the finance. It's that old saying, no romance without the finance. And I think as the new, as I get older, I will say that the next generation need to have that mindset in place and not just get caught up in the heat of the moment in life and whatnot, because a lot of times who you lay down with might not be the best. It might be the best parent, but they're not the best significant other for you. So that's another thing to take into consideration. So, the older I get, I actually understand and respect other cultures who have arranged marriages. I get that now. I respect the cultures that are a lot more strict in regards to specific behaviors and what they do, because discipline is, if you watch my page, I do my word of the day all the time. But the word of the day every freaking day should be discipline, because that's the one that will take you to the next level in this life. Being disciplined and what you consume mentally and physically, what you eat, how you exercise, who you hang out with. Discipline is the essence of any successful life. Even how one raises their kids, how one parents, how one is a good husband, wife, etc. Discipline, discipline, discipline. So, anyways, just want to do a quick video. Happy Father's Day, as all. So enjoy your day with fathers. Hopefully, you guys get a chance to get spoiled and whatnot, like the mothers do on Mother's Day. On that note, family, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great night. As I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live broad like a fool. Hopefully, you guys are having a great and exceptional evening, and you guys continue to do the great things that you're doing out there. Take care.